Oh, no, they do. Hey guys, we're live. How are you? Look who's with me. I know this morning I had said that, or yesterday I had said that it was Ann, but Ann called me this morning to say she still isn't feeling great. She ended up with
She
that cold
has
that
that.
Kathy got,
All
I got.
three.
Kathy had every strain going.
I
She was
had
sick for
3
weeks.
strains of it, and the
Yeah,
second one was the one that only lasted 3 days, but it came with a week and a half headache, and,
oh,
oh my god, I thought I was gonna die because I don't get headaches, I don't get
yeah,
migraines
that's
or anything.
awful. I know it's terrible.
I
But anyway,
basically
she's
have been
not.
sick with
I
that chest cold.
don't, not to make light of it, but I don't think she was as bad as you and I were. But anyway, I think this is like round two or three for her. She's had a few things this year. I mean, between her foot swelling up and getting this horrible cold the last time, and now she's got another one now. And I mean, it just
Term
keeps
for
going
it,
around and
Brenda.
around.
It sucks getting old.
Yeah, well, she's younger than me, and you're younger, a lot
I'm
younger than
younger than
me.
all of you.
So
Yeah,
yeah, you are. Look who's
yeah,
here,
I just
Marby.
turned
Marby, thank
62.
you for coming in. Yes, look who's with me, my beautiful friend that I love, uh, Kathy. Yeah, Kathy. Anyway, Kathy's
I
always
did
here for
post
me.
on my channel, and we have the same viewers, but I posted on the channel that I'm here today,
Yeah.
and I can't do a back to back. That would be
No,
4 hours
she's gonna.
reading,
Isn't she
and
nice? She's gonna give up being on her own channel today to be with me. So
but
make
feel
sure you
free
guys,
to
you
my
most
link if
of
you
you
want to
know
send me a
Kathy and you're
personal
subscribed to
donation.
her.
That's fine. I
Yeah, most of
would
you know Kathy,
appreciate
and
it.
you've subscribed to her channel anyway. So if some of you are new and you don't have her, you
Please
know,
join me.
her
Yeah.
site, please, Kathy, feel free to post it here.
And
And
I try to always give new people, if I
yeah,
recognize you're a new person or let me know
yeah,
you're new to the channel, I will
yeah.
give you a
Tammy can post it here. So can Dean. Post it here. Kathy's guided lights, her channel on YouTube. So you guys
yeah,
can.
I called Dean and told him, "Oh, I'm jumping on with Brenda. He was actually gonna he's on spring break right now.
Yeah,
Maybe I can get him talked into doing one in the middle of the week. And maybe
yeah,
we'll
yeah,
read
yeah.
politics. And Dean and I haven't read politics in a long time. I don't read politics. Why I quit reading politics for people's FYI is my son-in-law is a prosecuting attorney in a state on the East Coast, and if I touch something that's got legal issues around it, I
Yeah,
won't know if he's working it or not,
yeah,
and it
ramifications on
puts
him.
me at risk, and it puts my entire family at risk, my grandchildren, and so I
Yeah,
just choose. My guides told me not to read politics when he got passed his bar exam, and I went, okay. I really miss it. I read politics privately with friends of mine. We'll touch base and I'll tell them what's going on, but I don't do it publicly. I read the consensus energy on my channel. I read it from there and I sort of slip into the politics, but I stay out of all the lawsuits and stuff. I just don't touch them with a 10-foot pole.
no, no. I
And
try to
I
keep
was a
that.
paralegal that's what I did for a living. So I am really into law. So I follow law. In fact, I pretty much have made it through constitutional law, at least the first half of the class, because if they mention a statute, I'm on it. I look it up. I read it. I study it because it's just in my nature.
Yeah,
It's
for sure, for sure. You were involved in it.
yeah.
Well,
I
let's say hello to
never family
everybody,
law,
and
but
thank goodness I love Kathy. We love working together. We work very similar, as I love Ann too. And so every chance I get, she's my go-to girl.
I
Um,
love it when
my
you're reading
wingman.
and you're
She's my
throwing your
other.
cards and I answer somebody's question in the
Yeah,
background
she's my
and
wingman.
that's what you threw and I'm like, okay, good job, Brenda. Yeah, it's
Okay, guys.
hilarious.
I want to acknowledge who's in the room. We got Tammy, we
Oh,
got Gemma, we got Dean, Secrets of the Red Moon, we've got
hi,
Jeff
Dean.
Peterson, we've got Tamara, and we've got Marby. Hi, Marby. Nice to see you. I love seeing you in my room.
Hello,
I
Tamara.
we missed I missed a lot of people last week because I went out on my own. And people were away. Damara was away. I think Gerald was away or he wasn't available. So yeah, it's great to see you guys coming back in the room. Jeff, we love you. You're always coming in too, and Tammy. So hey guys, we're going to pull as we always do the super chats first. 5 cards is 3 cards each from Kathy and me. and a $10 donation is 5 full cards, a full read from both of us. Okay. And you have carte blanche to use whatever decks you choose to do. Oracle, both.
What
Taro,
deck are
you
you
know that.
using, so I'm not duplicating the deck?
Yeah. So I'm, no, I'm not going to. What are you using? Oh, you're using that one? I won't use that one.
No, I have it out, but I'm
Yeah,
not.
so you use that. I'm going to use a different
deck because
I'll
it's
use a
my
different
favorite.
deck. And yeah, so I'm good. I'm good. Okay.
And would you mind if I pull because I was going to do oracles today, and I will pull a surrender. They're short and sweet. They're not long. They're just one-liners.
Kathy, is this one of the decks you have?
I can't read it. What does it say?
The Guardian Knight Tarot. It's got bumblebees on the front of the.
Oh no, I don't have that deck.
Oh, well, somebody I was watching was using it, and maybe it was Charlotte. I don't know, but it's an amazing deck, and I haven't even used it. But look at it; it's got bees on it.
I love bees too, and
bees are my grandmother. The graphics are beautiful, Kathy.
What is it called again? Beautiful. I'm gonna look that.
It's called the Guardian Knight Tarot. I thought it was you, but anyway, it wasn't. Okay, so all right, so we're gonna. I
started packing my decks down. I have a little over 100 decks.
Oh, I know. Don't tell me. Don't talk to me about it. I know it's unreal.
And I have this tray that there are boxes in here because I pulled them out of the boxes. I try to keep them in the boxes, but I have this tray of the most commonly used decks, and it's a spice tray for in your kitchen cabinet.
Yeah.
And I thought the decks slide perfectly in it.
And I love it. Great idea. Well, I've got this cabinet over. I've got 2 drawers here beside me in a cabinet, absolutely full.
And I rotate them, and then I have a bunch of oracles.
Yeah.
On the
I've given a lot of decks away too that I don't use anymore. And then then all of a sudden you'll go to look for it because you want to use it, and you'll go, oh, damn, I gave that to somebody. Yeah, you could kill yourself, right?
I took to the hospital with me when I was in the hospital. I took my witness deck and my light seer deck.
Yeah.
And
I bought 2 of these
bags, and I couldn't find them forever. So I bought 2.
Oh, you know what you need to do? You need to buy the mini deck.
Oh, that's what I have.
Is it tiny? Like compared to the, oh, wait a minute. Compared to the big one? See, I've got little ones. And
it's the size of playing cards.
Okay, look. No, these are much smaller. See how
no. This is the size of a playing card deck.
Yeah, this one's the size of a playing card, but look how little this one is.
Oh.
Okay. So it's a mini deck. And it comes with a tin. You know who told me about this?
I have my other deck is in a tin.
Yeah, no, mine's the same size as yours, but this is
in a nice tin, and it's in the bedroom. I found it.
Yeah.
That's the missing
deck.
It
was Anne that bought these. I don't think she's ever used them because she uses her own, of course. But she bought them in the minis, and I thought that's a great idea because if you're traveling,
I want to order her deck, but it will cost me about. By the time they ship it and then they throw the tariff on it, it'll cost me close to $70.
Oh, that's not good.
So yeah, and I love her decks; they're so sweet. But then I won't be able to use them when.
Do you know what?
Working with her,
I might have 2 decks of hers that I don't need, and one of them I'll have to get your address. I'm sure it'll cost me a lot less to ship it because she donated them to me for free.
I sent
when she met.
I ordered the deck for I sent.
That's how we got to know each other. Is she out of the blue? She said, "I follow you, Brenda, and I love your readings, and I'm going to gift you some of my cards if you'll promote them on your channel if you like them." She said, "I understand." So I thought I was missing a deck, so I ended up ordering another deck. They didn't cost me that kind of money.
Do you watch? Well, you're in Canada though, so it's. I sent Sharon the Golden Tarot deck, the one that
oh yeah,
that I sent her that. She fell in love with that deck. Violetta uses it. It's her deck, her favorite.
That was one of my first decks. I couldn't use it. I found it too dark.
I gifted that to Sharon, and I didn't tell her I had sent it, but I ordered it through Amazon
Okay.
Canada. So,
Oh,
and I'm a Prime member, so I got
yeah, me too.
I had to pay some of the shipping, but it was nothing like if I had been a
Yeah.
non-member.
Yeah.
And I sent that to her as a surprise, and she called me crying. Oh, you sent me this deck. I didn't ask you to do that. I said,
Yeah.
"Hey, it's a gift for me. You're always supposed to be gifted decks."
Yeah. I might have a
Mentored
second.
Sharon in the early years. I mentored 5 different psychics. We did it as a group. It was so fun. I would love to start another mentor.
Anne's decks come in. She sends them in these little bags. They're adorable. And I'm sure I have 2 decks because I thought I didn't have one. And let me see.
Do you follow Libby Magistrate Taro?
I have 2 decks. So let me send you one.
Oh, I would love it. I will
Just
send
forward me your address, okay?
Yeah,
And yeah, and one of them is like brand new. You can see I haven't used it. See
I
how
don't care if
new it is?
it's new or used.
I'll give you the brand new one that I haven't used.
Well, it was
Because
in
I
New Jersey.
found the one she sent me, and I thought, and she also sent me the other one she's got too. But the main one is her teacup tarot.
I love that one.
Yeah, so that's the one. I've got a brand new bag, a brand new one here. I'll send it to you. Just send me your.
Pencils are the swords, right? In her teacup tarot.
Yeah, keep it out because.
And that always throws me because pencils are made out of wood.
I know. It's amazing when people give you cards.
Okay. If I would have drawn it, I would have made the pencils the wood. But
okay, so our first one here is Gemma. And this, I did a personal reading on Gemma a while ago, but I'm not going to discuss that. But she's wanting to know a little bit extra. So she's been looking at apartments, okay? And I did a whole reading on her the other day, and I laid small spreads on every one, right?
She has a favorite.
Will I move to number 1, the Royal, the Center, the City Place, or the Modern? So, she's getting 3 cards each. So, you pull what you want on whatever ones you want. If you want to pull 1 card for each, that gives her 4 cards though. But anyway, Gemma's a good client. So I would just pull 1 card because we only use 3 cards. Pull 1 card on each of these places.
See what the card
see what you get. Okay.
I read the artwork.
Does that seem that's pretty fair, isn't it?
My guides are telling me she has a favorite.
She does. I know that she does have a favorite, but I'm not going to tell you because there's been a few changes she's made, and so we're just going to fly by.
Especially when you like them all for different reasons.
Yeah. Welcome, T-Dub. Nice to see you. You're from New Zealand. That's a nice distance to receive someone here. Beautiful. Yeah. Okay. So so everybody that's here, I want to say hi to you. I did earlier, and it's lovely to see you again, Damara. Damara's going to be having a birthday soon, and she's going to be having a beautiful birthday show at the Sugar Bar in New York City, where she entered.
Damara a fellow Pisces, or did she jump into the Aries?
Damara, what's your sign? Darn, I forgot.
I had this feeling she's an Aries. Or she's right on the cusp.
She could be Gemini too. Damara, what's your sign, honey? I forget. I'm sorry.
She couldn't be Gemini if her birthday's this
month. Oh no, not if her birthday's then. You're right. What am I thinking? Yeah, her birthday's coming up soon. Yeah, she would be Aries.
She's an Aries.
I would say, yeah. But anyway, okay. And Damara, what's your birth date again, honey? Put it out here for us so we know. Okay. All right. So go ahead. Pull 4 cards, 1 for each of these things: the Royal, the Center, the City Place, or the Modern. Okay. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to go according to what my cards tell me too, because I know what she's leaning into, but I'm just going to let the cards tell me what they tell me today on these places. I think that's only fair. Oh, Damara, you're a darling. Did you just become a member? I thought you were already a member. You're amazing.
I need my membership button.
Yeah. Oh, hey, TW, you just sent me another. Did you send me another $5? That's $10. Clarify that for me. Did you send me $10? If you did, you're going to get 10 cards between the 2 of us. 5 and 5. So I'm going to write that down. It looks like you've sent me another one. Okay. And you'll get more cards.
And Gerald sent 10.
Yeah, I know Gerald did. He's up there, but T-Dub is the last one here that sent something. T-Dub, I need you to talk to me. I need you to tell me, yes, did you send me $10, 2 5s? And we know what we're doing here. Okay, so we're reading Gemma right now. Okay, so you renewed it. Oh, thank you, darling. Okay, go ahead. Pull your cards for the questions here for Gemma. Feel free.
That's funny. Each of these cards represents.
One represents the royal, the center, the city place. So the royal, the center, you can see it, the city place, or the modern.
I got the 4 of Wands that said modern to me. I got the 5 of Cups that said it's near water. This one's going to be depressive, though, because it's got that 5 of Cups there, and it's sadness. And then I've got the Temperance, which is also near a body of water, but it's a happy body of water. It's a balanced body of water. So I'm thinking you're leaning towards one that has water or a creek or a river nearby, or a park with water running in it. And I'm a Pisces, so I've been moving there.
Well, we have to be near water, yeah, but we can't. We have to be biased on this.
But water also represents cleanliness. It represents balance. It represents healing, nutrients. Water is very healing. And I think a lot of people are really drawn towards water around them because of that, especially if it's salt water. It has even higher healing purposes. But it's moving water that you need to be near. Because that's the final card too, Temperance. Temperance is, of course, anybody that follows me knows that is my card. It is the card that shows up in all my readings. Almost 99% of the time I get a Temperance in my reading. It's saying heal, take care of yourself. It's the kind of space you want to live in that's healing, grounding. It brings balance to your life. And it's a sanctuary, it brings calmness and sanctuary to you. I'm thinking you're going to be moving in the one that is near a body of running water. And I don't think it's a modern one. You like the modern one, but I think you're wanting the one that you feel calm and at peace at when you go into. It just instantly brings you that peacefulness. So I don't know which one that would be. To me, it'd be one near a park. It wouldn't be the modern one. So you have royal, centric, city place. My guess is it's either the center or the royal.
Okay.
I would have to know where they landed in your city.
I have to tell you something. I didn't say a word. You came up with the modern right away, and you were dead on. The modern is one of them that both of us on readings, she wanted and she liked it. And so you said she wants it, but she's not.
No, I don't see her moving there,
There's
though.
An issue. There's an issue with the modern. So you're right. I need you to start confirming here and chatting to us, Gemma, to let us know what you can confirm after we're done if you want. Okay, so with me, the royal is a no. Okay, a definite no. It comes up as a no on the cards, and it says there could be a lot of situations around that royal bee. There's going to be issues. If you move into it, you're going to find out things you don't like about it.
Where is she located?
There's lots of choices and multiple things that are going to come up with that. This is the 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups is multiple choices and decisions. So with the royal, I don't think you're going to get the royal. Now, the other 3 are good. The center, the city place, and the modern look okay to me. You're going to call the shots. There's going to be something here with the center. The center, again, the center is you thinking about it's going to be your second chance. at something. It might be your second choice. You could be having two that you're confused about. Okay. And I think it'll be between the city place, the modern, well, actually three choices, and the center. The center one, I think, I think, you're going to find that it could be giving you a second chance or a second choice. You might be keeping that on hold, the center. Now, the city place, I mean, it is a yes card, but I think it's not going to bring you the satisfaction you want. Okay.
It's going to be noisy.
The city place is not the one, even though it's a yes card. It's the card of the, it's the card of the the 9 of wands. The 9 of wands is hanging in there, fighting for what you want. You don't want to be in that chaos. You want quiet. Okay. And the final one is the modern. And I know the modern was one that you wanted, and you and I had talked about it, and we weren't sure. And I said, yeah. And then I said, no.
The modern.
The modern is you get the King of Wands, and the King of Wands means you've got control. Okay. I think you'll be able to negotiate better with the modern on money and on lease and on all of that. Okay. But I know there was something you said to me about a bathroom, about the kitchen being backed into the next neighbor's wall and bathroom. Now I want to tell you something. They're firewalls. Okay. I was going to talk to you the other day. They're firewalls. You'll never be,
the water lines are running shared.
Will never interfere with any of that. Okay. So I'm just putting that in your mind, but your choice will be your own to make. Okay. So what I'm saying here, clarifying this, forget about the royal. I don't see the royal being a good choice. I think that the center might be good, but the city place not. And the modern, I think you're still tossing that around. Okay. I know the modern was your choice in the beginning, but then you were confused about something here with, I don't know whether it's a modern or one called the View. And I had talked you out of the View because the View didn't come out. It was the modern. Yeah. So don't let that change your mind. If the modern's the right price, Gemma, the modern you can get in when you want. The modern has everything that you like. The location is good for you and for Henry, and of course you're working virtually. Then don't worry. They're telling me not to worry about the plumbing. Put that out of your mind. Okay, you're creating a worry
problem with the modern. The royal
that's unnecessary. Okay, sweetheart. Again, the choice is yours. Okay, so I hope you got that. But I see the royal being a no. Okay. Now I love the fact that Kathy came in with the modern, and then she said, you want it, but are you going to take it? And there, you know why she's hesitant, because of a plumbing issue. Okay. So again, it'll be her choice, or center 3. Okay. So the center was one that I said would be, the center was the one that I said, the card that I had for that was like, you feel as though you got a second chance at something, or it'll be your second choice.
And this is my center card. It's the Temperance card. It offers a little bit of everything you're looking for. You're close to restaurants, groceries.
Yeah.
You have amenities near you, but I feel like the center also is nearby or close to a park.
Yeah.
And I think that's where the running water is. It cuts through.
Yeah, that's nice. The city is the most affordable, but no amenities. So cross that one out. That's the one I read first.
Where do you live?
I live in New York.
Where?
She's outside New York City.
Oh, so is this maybe someplace nearby Central Park that you're looking at?
Anyway, she's not right in now. Mara is in New York City, right in New York City. But Gemma's outside of New York City, but it's still New York. She can get on a bus and travel there, right? So anyway, okay, sweetheart. I hope that helped. I'm telling you right now, City Place, as far as I'm concerned, is a no-go anyway.
No.
Because the cards came up.
And I think it's the highest cost too.
No, she said it was the most affordable, but it had no amenities.
It's small then.
It had no amenities for her.
It's
nothing that she would be interested in, right?
Yeah. Do you want to live in a shoebox and pay prime property rates?
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
My daughter lived in the Bronx, so.
Okay, we're going to go to Tammy. Tammy says, does my mommy have a message for me? I dream about her. I wake up crying for her. Her mother passed away.
Yeah.
The reason I was over.
And I've
I
tried
over.
to connect with her mother, and I still not able to connect to her
Okay.
yet.
Well, you know what? I went over to get messages from heaven, my deck, which is just like brand new.
I
I'm
have
already
that deck, yeah.
Do you? And I'm going to pull that for her today. But you go ahead and do whatever you want. Pull
You know,
3 cards on any message from her mom. Okay.
let me see if it's out. I think it got packed.
Okay. I got to write this down. Your mom's talking to me now.
Here's a golden tarot deck. Oh, it's right here on top. Talking to Heaven. The one you got?
Yeah, that's the one I have. Yeah, I'm using that now.
Let's see if we pull the same card.
Okay,
What's the odds?
let's see. You pulled 3, I'll pull 3. Wouldn't it be interesting, right?
We've been known.
Well, we've been known to do that, and that's a definite message. Will be.
If we even get one card the same, it's going to be a very strong message in that regard. Oh, this deck is so cold. I haven't shuffled it.
Tammy, what's your mother's first name, please? What is your mother's first name, honey?
It's Mama. I mean,
Is Mama with Grandma? Okay, I need to know your mother's first name. Okay, thank you.
And maybe that's why I'm not connecting with her.
Yeah, let's get her name. Bonnie.
Okay, Grandma.
Bonnie. Okay, I knew I saw the obit and everything, honey, but it just slipped my mind. Thank you, sweetheart. Okay, Bonnie. Bonnie, I need you to connect with me.
Oh, yeah, here, she stepped forward now. Okay. She's sending her love, and thank you for being there with her. She has really appreciated you being there so much. Very proud of you. Very proud of you.
Okay, let it be. Hold on.
3.
Oops. These are beautiful cards, Tammy. Oh my God. Get out the Kleenex. Dang. One more spirit. What does she need? No, Bonnie, send me.
Well, Tammy, you're standing in a crowded room. Because she says she's standing right next to you. And I know Grandma's on the other side, so right on the other side of you. Grandma's always around her. She is giggling too. Okay. Your grandmother. The other 2 cards I pulled for you is she says, you have nothing to feel guilty about. And she's already told you that. And the first thing I got from her was she was so happy you were so around her, there with her during her final periods. And she got to see you regularly. And she was so proud of you. And she says, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I just forgive me for leaving, but it was her time. She would have loved to spend more time, but it was her time. Yeah. And then she says she's standing right next to you. Those are the 3. That's the order I got him in. I know Tammy had a very good relationship with her mom.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Her whole family.
Relationship.
Yeah.
And she told me she loved it when you moved back to Tennessee. She was received you with open arms. I think if I remember right, her mom's the one that talked her into coming back to Tennessee. Your mom has beautiful, beautiful energy. I love that picture on your thumbnail of you and your mom and the family picture you put on Facebook. You look so much like your mother.
Yeah, you shiver. Excuse me.
I pulled a surrender card for you, Tammy. It says surrender to the habit of people pleasing. And that's a good piece of advice there. You're not here to serve other people's pleasure. You be yourself. Be you, boo. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. That is a great piece of advice. Hard habit to give up, too.
Okay, are you done?
Yep, I'm done.
Okay. Thank you, Kathy. Okay, so once I started asking, I asked your mother's name because I'm, I'm a medium and so is Kathy. But anyway, I connect to names or things like that. She came forward, and Tammy, there's a song that was dear to your mother's heart, but it's a funny song, and it may not be the song, but it may have the tune. And the song that she said to me was, "My Bonnie lies over the ocean, my Bonnie lies over the sea." That was the song she was singing me. Now, whether that means anything to you, Tammy, I don't know, but she was singing that song to me. She also crossed over the other side. She's not alone. The card that she's got says she was met by so many people. Okay. And one of the people that came across to take her back, she is with your grandmother, but whoever this woman is, there's an E. They showed me a large E, the letter E. Either her name began with an E, or her last name had an E in it, but there's an E there. Okay.
This E.
You can confirm it. It's a big letter E. Tammy, I need you to talk to me. Okay. So the other thing your mother was saying is be careful of your feet. She sees you stubbing your toe or breaking a toe. Okay. You're running around in bare feet and you're in a hurry, but you're going to do something. And it doesn't mean it's going to happen tomorrow. Daddy was a singer. Well, this is the song she was telling me. She was singing me something. And maybe your dad sang that song to your mother, but there was a definite song. And those were the words she was saying to me. Okay. Now,
and she was laughing.
I don't know whether the woman that crossed over with the letter E means anything to you, but think about it. It could have been somebody on the other side, because what it says was, I was met by so many people. I've always, and what that means is by so many loving people. Okay. I want to put your mind at rest. I did not die alone. None of us ever comes into the earth world or ever enters into heaven alone. I was met by all of our loving relatives, friends, and even souls I did not expect. I was greeted so beautifully by my magnificent angels, teachers, and spirit guides who gently escorted me into my colorful heavenly life. It is all so splendid and so real. I cannot express to you the amount of love I was welcomed with. It feels so natural to be loved. I think I forgot that when I was living on the earth. When I came here, it was a wonderful reunion. It's a place where you see the best in everyone, and they also show you in the best of yourself. It's indeed heaven. So she crossed over. There's a lot of people there. Yeah, he used to sing to her. Okay. The thing here is, can you tell me whether there's somebody that's crossed over the other side with the letter E? Because somebody stepped forward with the letter E. And I want you to be mindful of your feet. Okay. You're going to stub or break a toe. It's not the end of the world, but ouch.
Put your shoes on, Tammy.
Yeah, it hurts. So her father sang to her mother, and that was the song her mother was singing to me. Okay. So that's beautiful. She said she's learning things over there. Okay. She was always your mother. We always think of our mothers as, being not always overly educated. I mean, in my age group, but they got through, and they were street smart, and they worked hard for everything they had. But your mother, there were things that perhaps your mother wished she knew, and she's learning things. She's up there, and she can be anybody she wants to be. So she says she's learning things. She's open to learning new things, and she's going to do that. Now, the other card that came up says, we will be together again. Okay. Because our souls are intertwined by shared missions and unfinished business, we are destined to be together. For now, it will be with you in my non-physical world, okay, or non-physical form, functioning as a guide and a loving companion. Yeah, like she is around you, just like Kathy said, she's right beside you. While I can't give the guidance that God or an angel would, I can lend my support and strengthen to help and protect you. Once your life is complete, we will reunite in spirit form, when I'll remind you of the ways of the wondrous non-physical world. I can tell you now that there's nothing to fear about dying, and yet you must live your life completely in order to fulfill your mission. Okay, when the time is right, you and I will have other physical lives together, ones that are perfectly orchestrated to help others and to create spiritual growth for both of us. So, she's happy over there. She's content. She's without pain. She's surrounded by people that she's so happy to be around. So anyway, the main person that came over for her was a woman, an older woman with a big letter E. Okay. Now, I don't know whether you had relatives from Europe, whether there were relatives from Europe or Britain or Celtic or something, but this woman has a little bit of a sort of a Celtic accent, whether it was Scotland, Ireland, England, whatever. But you may, I don't know, Tammy, going back in your history, follow your lineage and see, because this woman had a little bit of an accent, but she knew your mother. We always come into this world with a guide. Okay. Guides are people who have passed on, who they come in, they see us being born, and they will come and get us when our time comes. And often we see our relatives that have passed on. You've heard of this before. When someone is passing on to the other realm, they see their deceased family, and we know they're getting close because they're coming through the veil to get us. Mm-hmm. So that's what I have for you, beautiful Tammy. I don't know if you know anything to do with the letter E. Put your shoes on. Be mindful you don't want to break a toe. It's not the end of the world, but it's going to hurt like hell. Okay. So anyway, I smiled when your mother was singing to me. She was singing this song, and I thought, oh, how cute that is. And
I could hear her singing it.
Yeah, she was singing, "My Bonnie lies over the
laughing. She was,
My Bonnie lies over the sea," and I don't know the rest of it because that's as far as I could hear. So anyway, yeah, be happy for us, sweetheart. Thank you so much for asking for this. Beautiful. Okay, we've got, I think it's Dean. No. It's Trenzone, and we know what Trenzone wants. He wants thanks. Yeah, he wants a general.
He wants a general 5 coins.
Yeah.
He's just gonna get coins.
5 coins, yeah. 5 coins, 5 cards. Yeah.
Not the 5 of coins.
Yeah. Hey, you'll be surprised now if you get that card, right? That's not always the best card.
I would be totally surprised if I got that card, Gerald.
Okay, you'll let me know about the letter E. Okay, sweetheart, that'll be interesting. Yeah, she had an accent. She was older. She may have even lived in a different era, like 1800s. Okay, but there's a letter E. I don't know if you can follow your family lineage.
I'm feeling it like an aunt or great aunt, somebody she knew in life.
Yeah. They came for her. They had spent time in other, maybe in another lifetime.
And you may not have known that aunt.
Yeah.
I remember when my mom was in the hospital and she was dying of cancer, and she ended up hospitalized. And we walked, my sister and I and my daughter walked into the room, and that room was crowded. It felt like it was wall to wall family. And we were the only 3 there. Yeah. I'm like, it is really crowded in here, isn't it? And my mom was like, well, yeah, everybody's here.
Yeah.
And, confirmation. Well, my mom was very psychic too. Yeah.
Well, my daughter's mother-in-law had a brother who was blind. And when he was dying, she went to his bedside. And all of a sudden, he sat up before he took his last breath. And he said to her, "I can see you." And he described her clothes, the color of the walls, what he saw in the room, and then he died. He got his vision back as he was passing on.
Wow.
Amazing. Yeah.
Well, I asked my mom if she could see her guardian angel. I asked her about a month before she died. She goes, "Oh, yes." And she starts laughing, hysterically laughing. And my best friend's guardian was this huge angel that took up the whole room. And she's going, "Can you see him? He's so good looking." And she was seen in the form with wings and everything, and muscular,
Yeah.
And she just couldn't believe how beautiful he was. And so when my mom was, I know she was getting close to death. because I could feel it. And I asked her if her guardian angel was there. Had he presented himself to her? And she goes, yes. And she cracked up laughing. And she goes, Kathy, he's an islander. He's wearing a Hawaiian shirt and khaki shorts and no shoes. He's barefoot.
Wow.
And he's Asian. And I know him. But she goes, I didn't know him in this lifetime, but I know him. It's just so funny. It was just that way. But she couldn't stop laughing.
Yeah.
It got the best sense.
When my mother died,
it was not what she was expecting to see.
When my mother died, we had to take her off whole life support, right? The doctor comes in and asks if you're ready. So my daughter was on one side of the bed and I was on the other, and we were holding a hand each. And my mother had lost so much weight. She was like down to 94 pounds. She was a tiny little woman anyway. She wanted to donate her body to science for doctors to cut her all up and whatever. They couldn't. If you're under 100 pounds as a they won't take you. Anyway, long story short, her hands were like ice. And Heather had one and I had one. And when I asked her when we went in there, I said, Mom, it's time. Try to blink if you know I'm here. And her eyes and loosened. She never did open them, but she blinked. So she knew we were there. And so when they put life, we talked to her before she passed, and he did that. All of a sudden, my daughter says to me, Mom, did you feel that? And I said, what? I said, you mean your Nana's hands? She said, yes, they went from ice cold to hot. I said, yeah, she was letting us know she was going, and everything was beautiful as she passed. Her hands were like ice, bony little fingers, and all of a sudden, they got hot. And I felt it in my daughter. Because she thinks what I do is woo-woo, right? But she does crazy. The other day she came to me and she said, Mom, I'm seeing 3 numbers and doubles and triple digits. I know you know that means something. I said, oh, really? She's funny. But you talked about all the spirit that was in your mother's room.
Uh-huh.
My husband had real people in his. They were packed. His room he died in was packed, so packed. This beautiful room he was in was like a hotel room, but it wasn't. And there were that many people that loved him. That the phone calls went through. It's time. It's time. It's time. Everybody made a beeline to the hospital. Men in uniforms. They didn't give a damn. They left their cruisers out in front of the hospital. And then when he died, they asked the staff sergeant if they could go outside because it was the coldest day in winter. And we went past the police station. Right next to the police station was the graveyard where I buried him. And they came out in that freezing weather, minus 17. They lined their cruisers up and they stood there and they saluted the limousine. I felt like I was the president, the wife of the president. And they saluted my husband's hearse when it went by. He was an ordinary person, an ordinary policeman. That's how loved he was. And he had big shoes to fill, didn't he? When Andre came through, I said, send me somebody who's totally like me more than any, so that I wasn't trying to seek somebody I couldn't, right?
Well, it's nice that you can live with yourself too.
Was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. But he sends me messages all the time because his niche is 555, that I have him in a crypt in a wall. And I'm constantly seeing 55555. And it's usually when I'm driving the car or whatever. And you see orbs around me too.
Yeah, Brenda, everybody's saying you're getting echoes. If you go down to the setting button, click on it and just make sure your auto feedback and your
it can be, oh, maybe I got my volume up too high.
I switched mine on, so hopefully that's
okay. So audio, let me see, audio, microphone, echo cancellation, it's on.
Yeah. What about the one right below it?
That's stereo audio. It's not
no. The one, okay, there's 3 choices: stereo,
echo cancellation, reduce mic background. That's clicked, and automatically adjust mic volume. It's clicked. So it's better now, because I was hearing it too, guys. It's better now.
Is it better now? Who is it? Is it Brenda getting feedback or me?
I thought it was you, because I could hear it echoing when I spoke on your end. But it's gone now. It's fine now. Okay. So maybe what it was,
I turned my mic.
I had my volume up too loud, maybe. Okay. Thanks, guys. We love you.
We're happy to fix that for you. If it's fixable.
Okay. You're going to read for Trend. Friend zone. All righty.
Okay.
I want to say hi to Elaine's here. She came in. Oh, you want to read this? I applied to Modern, had to cancel first application due to confusion, but the second unit is on the floor. I like for less and same good floor plan. Yeah, well, that one came up okay. It was the city that wasn't good. Okay, trends.
Yeah, I'm not seeing the city. I'm seeing the central.
Hot.
Okay, Joe. We are starting with the Seven of Pentacles. Surprise, surprise. You reap what you sow, and you're going to be reaping. It's the only pentacle I got for you today, but we start out strong with it. So all those seeds you planted, they are coming back to you in fruition. It's followed by the star card. So whatever stars you have out there, spirits all around you, they're fulfilling your wishes. And this is almost as good as the sun shining on you. A star is a reflection of its light. And of course, you've got spirit all around you, watching over you. So you're on a fulfillment range. Then we get the embodiment of cups, the King of Cups. And that's an abundance card, that you're being able to handle your emotions, your finance, of bringing abundance into your life. And for you, abundance comes in many, many, many different forms. It comes financially, as well as just your ability to have abundance naturally in your life. And I'll tell you guys, the energy that Gerald puts off, I don't know if you get this when you read for him all the time. He has this phenomenal energy, just joyous energy, just always happy.
He's very laid back.
Yeah.
But he's very relaxed. He's laid back. He doesn't get
but he
if you looked at him, don't judge a book by their cover, because he looks like the kind of person you don't want to rub the wrong way, right?
I tried opening it up to see it better.
Yeah.
I don't even have an, he's got a beard. It's a side view in his thumbnail. He looks like he's a nice looking man.
He is.
Looks like he's a big guy. My first thought was he's a big teddy bear.
He's a big, gentle bear. Yeah.
Which is the last card I got for him, is his teddy bear.
Okay, so listen. Helen says,
I got the Spirit of Wands. You're always taking action, doing something. And then, of course, the Strength card for you, Gerald. You're being you this week. Okay, you go ahead. Sorry.
Helene just said, I sound like I'm talking from under the water with an echo. Can you still hear that, guys? Because Trend Zone said I'm okay now. I ended up.
You sound really clear to me, but then I've got
I sound clear on my end too. Okay, so I've got to write somebody else down here. Jennifer. Hi, Jennifer.
No, I should sound like a frog, because that's what I sound like to me. I've got that.
Yeah, I've never had any audio problems before.
Bottom of my
I did turn the fan on above my head because it's hot in here. I don't know whether that's it, but anyway.
I didn't turn the fan on. I'd be freezing.
Fine. Okay, so Trend Zone, you got two offers here. You got the Ace of Wands and you've got the Ace of Pentacles, which are really good offers that could be coming in your way. It's a new beginning for you. Either way, okay? The Ace of Pentacles has to do with finances. It has to do with good news about beginning something, new financial opportunities, things like that, money investments and things. The Ace of Wands is you stepping up there and looking into it, okay? Doing something, grabbing on to something new. You're going to feel inspired about this offer that comes in, because it's going to bring you in more money and more prosperity. It could have to do with your investments. Also, you come in the center position, help, hurdle, or challenge. You've got the Seven of Cups. And the Seven of Cups is lots of choices and decisions that you might be subjected to making, and it might even feel a little overwhelming to you. Okay. But take your time. Don't go rushing in. Don't go rushing in. And remember, everything that glitters isn't gold. And if it looks too good to be true, it might be. So be mindful of when you have a lot of choices and decisions to make about some situation. I mean, it's options. Okay, it's multiple possibilities that could be coming into you, and you can't procrastinate about it. You have to make it, but just be mindful what's going to work out best for you. Things are going to pick up because you have the eight of wands, and the eight of wands is the end of slack times, slow times. We are going into a better season where you can get out and about. You may be wanting to get out and do more. This is momentum picking up, getting busier than you were before. Winter, we kind of hibernate, we slow down, we lose the energy, we don't want to do much. And that goes for a lot of people, especially if you're not working anymore and you're retired like me and Kathy. And, it's about things picking up. Be prepared to tie up your bootlaces because you're going to be getting busy. Now, you got Kathy's card, Temperance.
Happy to share with you.
She's always talking about you. There you go. Okay, she's your soulmate. Anyway, this is about self-center and balancing yourself. Okay. You're laid back anyway. That's who you are. I know you are. But this is about balance and peace and being patient. If you're waiting for something, I know it really gets on our nerves when it doesn't come in fast enough. But I think that you're going to find that you're just going to find some more peace and serenity coming in, and things will level out. I think things are going to work out for you in your favor. Okay, so that's what I have for you. Thanks so much.
A surrender card.
I got another one in here. Hi, Maria Stevens. Okay, Maria.
For Gerald, surrender to the wonder of awe. And it's funny because I pulled this and I thought you should plan that vacation. It's not time to take it yet. It's still a hectic time to be traveling, but you do need to plan that vacation out sometime in the future. When things settle down, then it'll be time to take it. But it says surrender to the wonder of awe. And it says open the magic of every moment with a sense of awe and wonder in all of life. That this attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow.
There you go. That sounds like the Temperance too.
Yep.
Okay, we're moving on to Marby. General reading. Hi, Marby. Thanks for coming in. And look at all her shamrocks. Yeah, the 17th.
Oh, Marby.
Married on St. Patrick's Day, the 17th of March.
Go Irish. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm half Irish and half Scottish. Well, I'm more Scottish than Irish, but
I can see that in you. I can see Scottish for sure. Okay, Marby, you got it.
But you can't be Irish or Scottish without being a little bit of both anyways, because there's only a few miles between the islands.
Mine's Indigenous and British.
My offspring's Indigenous. This is those of you that
see, guys, I'm wearing she's wearing a horse. And isn't it funny how we both were led to wear something that was Indigenous today? I have my medicine bag on with 13 herbs and medicines in it, and I have my medicine wheel necklace on as well.
My daughter's
Irish,
and this is the Appalachian painted horses that they're famous for. And she bought this for me, mind you, when my mom was 50, she retired, and my daughter and my mother went on a 3-month West Coast tour, and they saw Montana, Wyoming, Washington, Oregon, and they came from Southern California. So they did the 5 thing, and they camped everywhere.
Wow.
And they had a ball. My daughter is journals like my mother does. They're Gemini. They are both Gemini. And my daughter is a photographer professionally now, but she was into photography then. She kept journals of photo journals, and she has my mom worked with the Forest Service. They went to all the parks, national parks everywhere, and they have a picture of them in front of every single park they went to. My daughter still does that every time they go to a national park. Whole family gets out of the car, gets a photo at the entrance gate with the national park sign behind them. But she had a ball, and she brought me this t-shirt. Well, I stole this t-shirt. She bought this t-shirt for herself. I don't know why she didn't buy two. But this, and I've got the sweatshirt for the carousel in Spokane, which is where I grew up. I grew up north of Spokane, but the carousel was very famous. And she brought me, and I still wear that sweatshirt too. They both have held up like iron. They look like they're brand new still.
Wow, it's amazing.
And this shirt, I was telling Brenda, this shirt is over 30 years old.
Yeah.
It's not frayed, nothing.
It's great.
But I love this shirt. So I represent my daughter's people.
So Marby's going to get 5 cards. Trend Zone says he's Irish, Black Irish. Hey, that's okay.
Well, he's got a leprechaun in his pocket, that's for sure.
No kidding. You got a leprechaun in your pocket. I love it.
And you didn't capture him because, it's really bad luck to capture them. He just moved in.
Yeah.
He took a residency in your pocket.
And
he whispers in your ear, yeah, invest in it. Got your back. Can I borrow him for a while? I know Brenda keeps on telling me her readings keep on telling me I'm going to come out on top financially. And I'm like, come on.
Yeah.
I think it's when I sell
How
the house.
How did your husband do the other night at the casino?
He didn't go.
Oh, he didn't go.
I was kidnapped by my sister.
Oh, you went?
Yeah, my sister kidnapped me.
Oh, she went and kidnapped you. I thought he was going.
My sister is one of those. My sister has a 4-leaf clover in her pocket. She was born with it. My grandmother had one too.
So she wins and you don't.
My sister will sit down. Well, okay, the first time she kidnapped me and took me to the casino, she handed me money to gamble on because she doesn't want to gamble by herself. And I'm a good luck charm to anybody that sits near me.
Yeah. You
want to win, take me to a casino with you, hand me some money to gamble on so I'm not too bored because I think gambling's boring. And just sit next to me. Your machine will pay off. She won on 2 different machines. She won $500 in the first 5 minutes we were there.
Wow.
And she only put a 20 in each machine. She cashed out when it hit.
Yeah. That's
500.
amazing. Great.
So she hands me another, $60 or so to keep me
busy.
And then I won $148 that night.
Nice.
Which I stuck in my pocket.
Yes.
And did not tell my sister because I probably should have just gave her the money back because it was her money. But my sister goes, "How much did you take home anyways?" And I said, "Oh, you don't want it?" And she goes, "Oh, no, I gave it to you. That's your winnings." And I'm like,
"Oh, that's nice.
I plan on keeping it."
Yeah. That's your payment for going and bringing the luck. You should be paid. The echo's gone. Okay, great, Helen. You should get paid for keeping her company and bringing her good luck anyway. So there you go.
She pays for the whole thing. Not only that, she goes, "Well, I know it's February. It's February 28th." She goes, "Well, just do your birthday dinner." And she bought me a $75 dinner,
Wow. Nice.
I'm like, she's not even working right now. I don't know where she's getting all this money.
The casino. Well, she's lucky. Okay, Marby.
I think she had cashed out her small pension because it wasn't enough to draw a pension on because she hadn't worked there long enough to be fully vested. I think she just cashed out the pension. But if she can take $100 and turn it into $1,500 on one trip to the
all the power to her.
She is that lucky. I've walked into a casino with her with $5. So she could get her free $20 because it was their birthday or something. And she's walked out with $1,500.
Yeah, beautiful.
She does that all the time. It's I say
I'm not lucky either.
And hand it to the cashier and walk out.
Andre's the lucky one. I'm not lucky.
Yeah, I'm not lucky.
He's lucky. I'm not.
My guides tell me I am not meant to be a millionaire. earn
No,
every
we
time I
dream of it, but are we? We feel we are. Maybe that's why we're not, because we feel lucky.
I
We feel
I
wealthy. We
I
feel
have
rich.
my wealth comes in my partnerships with other people
Yeah, we
and
feel
giving
rich.
of myself. That's where I feel wealthy.
Yeah.
And
Really.
it's not because people will walk up and give me money because
No, I know. You
well,
got
except
Marvin's cards yet?
he gives me a donation, even if he doesn't. It's weird. Thank you, Tristan. I do appreciate that. I think he falls asleep.
Yes, he does. He does. That's okay. We'll let him. We won't hold that against him. I
I
sent him.
always
I
give him
sent him a little message, and I said to him, "Wakey, wakey, we're live." And a funny face, eh? Too a funny face. He knew it was me. He was probably woke up laughing his head
you
off.
have to psychically send it to him so he pictures it in
Yeah,
his
yeah. No, I sent him a little message. I said, "Wakey, wakey, we're live," and then this funny face I sent him.
I always watch for him coming in. I go back and forth and check because I know he's going to be in the room. And
Yeah,
then I always make sure I put him on the list if he's in or not, even if I close the room. If he pops in at the last minute, I always read for him.
I know. I do.
Although every once in a while he'll actually manage to sneak in on his own.
Yeah.
So
So Marvy just wants
maybe
a general. She just wants a general. What's going on? And we got to give her 5 cards each because she's paid us for
I did.
reading.
I gave her 5. I'm going to read the underlying card for her. And I think I got this the last time I read for her too. You still need to, it's the 8 of Cups. You still need to sever those people that have ties to you. They're not serving you. These are people that are pulling you down. It's time to cut the umbilical cord. No is a complete sentence, right, Brenda?
They can be mad till they're glad. Oh well.
It is not your job to carry other people. And if they're pulling you back and keeping you from moving forward, definitely don't. It's time to sever the ties. Don't let people be codependent on you. And I'm hearing you got somebody around you that's very codependent. It's time to sever that relationship and make them be on their own. They can figure it out. You did. Also, at the 9 of Wands, and this is part of the severing process. You're running from the nest to the new adventure, that new beginning. And you're safe. Sever those ties and make it out to that ocean, and you're going to be on an adventure. That seagull's not going to get you. It's an illusion of an obstacle in your way. The obstacle you have to sever. Okay, coming into the reading for you, Marby. I always get really good cards for you. You got 2 9s up. Okay, Inspiration of Cups, right from the ocean. So you're going to find those beautiful seashells. That's going to bring abundance to you. The sound of the ocean. I love those seashells. The sound of the ocean in hand and all the abundance in the world coming towards you. So, and it's that inspiration. So it is the queen. The inspiration is always the queen. That's your ability to nurture, living with the warm heart, following your emotions is going to lead you in that beautiful direction. It's followed by the 9 of Swords. So you're having a few sleepless nights. I think it's this guy or girl, this person that's attached to you that's giving you the restless nights. Time to sever that and set yourself free. Come out of that little bit of a nightmare and you'll be able to move forward. 9s are obstacle cards. This is a real obstacle. This one is in your way, and you need to work through that energy so that you can move forward in a positive way. You're going to do that within partnerships with somebody. This is the 2 of Cups. These are opportunities you're going forward, but you're doing it with partnerships with others. This is somebody you love or a coworker, somebody very connected to you. This is not the person you're wanting to sever from. This is the person you're wanting to work with. You're moving in the same direction, in the same beautiful energy with this 2 of Cups. Cups, of course, is bringing you abundance. So you're doing in partnerships with others. And it is followed by the Action of Swords. This is you standing in your truth, your power, the knowledge that you have. And you're moving forward in that, charging forward. You're ready to fight for what you believe in and what you want in life, and it is going to bring that to you. And then the final card, which I don't understand, and I'm going to clarify this card because I don't understand why it's showing up in this reading, because this reading is a positive reading, is the Five of Swords. And in this deck, it's depicted with a cup with plants coming out at the base of the cups, which means there's life in this barren desert or this pond that's all dried up. But you've got your cup. Your cup is full and it's bringing life to it. So for a negative card to come out, and it's a swords cup, which usually, means there's some cutting energy in that. It's actually a rather positive card because the cup representing abundance and life growing under the cup is abundance and life out in the desert. So I love this card. It is positive, but why did a 5 show up there of all places? So let's see what energy is behind that. It's you being bound. Here's another one telling you to sever. Being bound. It's a false tie. It's a false imprisonment with this 8 of Swords. Release the knot from your hands and set yourself free. Wow. The 5 of Pentacles, feeling like you're left out in the cold. I think as long as you're keeping this tied to this relationship that you need to sever, it's going to make you feel like you're left out in the cold because this person is tapping all your energy with that 5 of Pentacles. And they're tapping your finances too because of those Pentacles. And then you get the Spirit of Swords. It says, the message is stand in your truth. So soar with the truth. You need to follow your truth. And it's not attachment, allowing people to attach themselves to them. So that's going to keep that positive energy moving into your reading. You really, whoever this is that's tapping you, it's time to cut that string. Little tough love doesn't hurt anybody. And guess what? That person that's tapping that energy from you will land on their own feet. They may not like it, but they will land on their own feet. And that's their growth process. So blessings to you. I hope that helps. And I'll send it back to Brenda as soon as she pops back up. Let me pull a surrender while she's probably grabbing hot water or something. Surrender to passion. Get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion, and then let it flow. So do it for you, not for others. I like that card. And Brenda will be right back. There she is.
Sorry, I had to make a quick pit stop. Okay. All right. So Marby, the cards that you have here is it shows me that you have the ability to take on more than you can chew. And you're getting tired of doing that. Okay. You're not the beast of burden. You've got to stop it. You've got the 10 of Wands, which means, you push yourself so hard at times, and it's difficult. But now you're going to see the end of that. You've made your mind up. Forget it. I'm not going to be there for everybody at the same time. We can't be there for all people at the same time. Okay. So you're going to be changing your ways there. Things are going to get easier for you now. You're always there for other people. King of Cups, kind, caring, compassionate, always willing to give everybody a hand for nothing back for your hard work and effort. But remember something. This is the card that says you've got this big, kind heart and you're going to want to be helping other people. However, there could be somebody stepping forward to give you a listening ear, a shoulder to lean into, and, a soft place to land too. This is a wonderful friend if this person steps forward. Your challenge part of the reading is the 2 of Swords. You have a hard time making decisions. You procrastinate. You take your time. You kick the sand. You kick the can, and you think about it. But this is something. There is a decision you have to make that's coming up. You wish somebody else could do it for you. But once you see the picture in complete clarity, and you see what you have to gain and lose, you'll be able to make it. Okay. You've either locked horns with yourself on making a decision, or you've locked horns with another person, and it's taking you time to make a decision. Hanging in limbo, pause state of action. Okay. This is temporary. You might be thinking about something because you have this decision to make and you really don't want to do it, but you will. Okay. This is a temporary pause in action with the hangman, but it allows you to look at the whole picture. It allows you to look at things from a wider, broader perspective when you have this time of pause. Okay. Once you see the picture, you'll be fine. I think you're deciding to leave something. You've got the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is that card of walking away, shutting the door behind you, and leaving troubled waters to go to calmer shores. You may be in a situation that isn't fulfilling, isn't bringing you the reward and the return for the effort you put into it. Whether it's your job, your career, a relationship, a friendship, a situation in your life, location, whatever, you're going to walk away from it. And this will be a better move for you. However, it's not the perfect thing because there's always going to be challenges. Okay. The world isn't perfect. We run into challenges no matter what every day, but they will be a lot less than what you're walking away from. Okay. And you're only going to be surrounded by those people who want to support you on this next leg of your journey. God bless, Marby. Thank you so much for coming in. Lots of love.
Six of Swords goes right along with my severing card.
Yeah.
You need to walk away from it.
Okay.
And I think that decision making you're going to do in partnership with somebody that you trust and love. They're good decisions. They're marrying readings.
It's important that you do this, Marby, for your own peace of mind. Okay, and your own self-worth.
And you're used to rescuing people, not rescuing yourself.
Yeah, I see that.
You and to
the King of Cups always.
Don't worry about the people that think that are codependent on you. You got to work for yourself. Don't feel like you're being selfish either, because you're not.
No. Dean, the dancing machine. What's coming towards me over the next 3 months? Love, wealth, and fame. Yes. Be kind and speak no lies. Laughing out loud. You're funny, Dean. Speak no lies. That's why we love you so much, Dean. I haven't talked to you in a while.
I thought about snagging him in on this program with us. It would have been fun.
That's great. Yeah, no, he was busy the other day too when you were last week. So
He's been really busy lately. Dean and I talk.
Busy's good. Don't worry about it.
Oh yeah, no, he's been spent a lot of time with his daughter. This is her last year home too. She's a senior this year, and she's going to be leaving off for college. So
yeah, gosh,
he's doing double time keeping that.
He's going to be an empty nester. He's so young.
He's got me still.
Okay, Dean. Let's see what we got next 3 months.
I keep telling him I need to come and spend a month with you and teach you how to cook, though.
Yeah. Meal prep.
And he's growing his hair out, guys, since
I haven't seen you in a while, Dean.
And it looks really good.
Perfect.
And I agree with his best friend.
I like him with his hair longer anyway.
I do too. And he was talking about shaving it off again, and I'm like,
no, don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. Unless, Dean, please. Thank you. Oh gosh. Talk about
it. And it's down you. It's hit that part of your neck where it makes it flip up a little in the back. It looks good though.
Yeah, I love it. Okay.
It's been kind of crazy reading. I'm not even going to throw a question on it. He didn't give me a question recently. Oh, that I knew. Ooh, got double. Okay. Right off the bat, I got for you, Dean, the inevitable, everything I know about you. The Eight of Pentacles. You're working hard. You're putting the time in. You're putting the energy in. Not always getting the recognition you need, but you are putting that hard work in. You actually are on your life's path, and you know it. You're ready for the changes and stuff like that. But you're on your path. You're moving in the right direction as you're going through this period of time. Right in the center of the reading, the actions of cup. Got you taking action, bringing abundance to yourself, making decisions, making moves, planning for your future. You're doing the right thing. And isn't that the prettiest card? Love does not look like my tree in my front yard, Dean.
Wow.
In the fall, my tree turns like that. Anyways, you're doing the right thing. You're taking action because that's not a real fast moving card in the action cards, the action cups. It's a steady moving card though, and it brings abundance along the way. Then the double. I'm letting you borrow my temperance because self-care is very, very important. But by doing that self-care, you get the 7 of Wands, your ability to rise above everything. And God only knows we know you're doing that. From a personal level, I know this. You're rising above the fray, moving to the light and following your dreams as you're doing it. And there's always secrets in the background that are being hidden from you. But I think you cracked the nut on that secret. You need to take action on it. You get the moon card, which is also your Cancerian card. You rule over the moon, and you're good at keeping your own hidden secrets, but you're revealing the secrets of others trying to bring around you. So do the work. You're doing the work. You're making the changes, and you're moving forward in a very positive way. I see this as good. I'm going to read the underlying card for you. It's going to bring you the golden egg, abundance, with the 9 of Cups. So you got the goose that laid the golden egg. So I think the change of jobs is going to be a phenomenal thing for you. Blessings to you, Dean, and I will talk to you later today, as you know.
Okay, my friend, it's time to stop pushing yourself so hard. It's time to stop taking on more than you can chew. It's time to slow down a little bit. Okay, you're feeling overburdened. You've got that 10. You got that 10 of or 9 of 10 of wands, and this is you pushing yourself really hard to get things done, and you're multitasking, and you just feel like you got a heavy weight on your shoulders right now. Let go of those burdens, and you're going to, because you got the 10 of swords. 10 of swords says you're out of it. Okay, now I wanted to know why you got the 10 of swords, and I got the king of swords. So you're on your feet, you're back in the game. This could have been past tense. This king of swords, might have been somebody who was very dominant and a big part of your life at one time. But guess what? You've moved on. The truth has come out. Okay, he is the card of truth, right? You see the truth in a situation. You're on your feet. You're back in the game, and you learned your lessons from it. Also, the fact that you're learning not to push yourself so hard. Time management. You should be really good at time management. You're a teacher. And so you may have to be, maybe you write out things that you need to do, but then you leave it to the last minute. I don't know, but you got to stop doing that. Okay. Don't overburden yourself. I'll tell you something.
Get him to do the plan on Saturdays, not Sundays.
You've got a beautiful card, the star, and we know the star is you. Walk in your spotlight. It's time for you to be seen. Be a head turner. Walk out there and get noticed, and you will. This is dreaming big and also realizing that your dreams can come true. But I always say this is you. You're the headliner on your stage. Get out there. Walk in your spotlight. You deserve to do that. Okay? That's what I have for you, my friend.
And we know the private side of Dean. He is the headliner on his own stage.
Yeah, he is.
And it's a musical.
But you know what? He doesn't know that. We do. We see it
He
in
knows
him.
he's gorgeous, though.
He better know he's gorgeous.
He tells me every time I speak to him. He is cracking up, and I can hear him laughing.
That's good. You better realize
it. I did pull you a surrender card. It says, surrender to your soul's path.
There's your star card.
Your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson and every moment.
Beautiful.
So,
dream big, my friend.
Teacher, huh?
Yeah. All right. We have a new one here, and I love the name T Dub. T Dub, did you leave me a question? I'm going to go down just to be sure if you left a question or not. T Dub, yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, my questions didn't post on Super Chat. I need to find out a new, better, a better job and suggestions. Okay. You're looking for a better job, so you want to know what the energy's saying about that. Okay. What do these cards say about that? So she paid for. Let me get back here. $5. Okay. Not welcome from New Zealand. Wow.
We have a friend in New Zealand, don't we?
I have friends in Australia, but not in New Zealand. Wow. But I do now.
Char lives in New Zealand.
Who?
Char.
No, Charlotte's in England.
Charlotte's in England
Oh,
now?
no. Charlotte's in Holland.
Oh, I
Yeah,
thought she was in New
she's
Zealand.
in the Netherlands. That's why you see the
Oh.
end. She's in the Netherlands. She's in Holland.
The Netherlands.
She's got, yeah.
I didn't know Netherlands and Holland were the same place.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
I thought they were two different people.
So if you send her a letter, it goes, you put Netherlands. That's the modern era of Holland. You don't put Holland anymore. It's the Netherlands.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know, my daughter tells me all the time, I am geographically lost. I said, well, I know my way around the West Coast. I've lived on the West Coast all my life.
Yeah, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. I know the states. I know where the states are, east, west, north, and south, what they are. I know most of Canada, and I've done parts of Europe, and yeah. So
I know the west side of BC too. I'm very familiar with BC because I grew up playing in it.
Well, I lived in Richmond, and my brother lived in Campbell River, so BC's close to my heart too. Okay. Unfortunately, they had.
I live right on top of Trail, which is we always call Flintstone Village because they had the Dutch roofs on their houses with that wrapped around.
My brother had tour boats and fishing tours, and he met people like Michael Douglas. He's met a lot of movie stars that have gone over that have rented him. But one of them I don't know what this guy did, but he was a multimillionaire, and he showed up on his own yacht, and my brother's boat, they towed it behind them. And they brought him on
the boat and brought his own
yacht. Him on their yacht to guide them where he needed to go. So my brother was living the lap of luxury on somebody else's yacht while they were towing his boat behind. I mean, he had a pretty big boat himself, right?
And the Canadian people, those of you that aren't familiar or didn't grow up on the border of Canada, the Canadian people are the most welcoming people you have ever did, nicest people. Well, maybe occasionally some of the French regions and the totally French regions can be a little snotty if you don't speak French.
Yeah. Andre will tell you that, and he's from there.
That's wonderful.
Andre would never move back to Quebec. He was born there, and he has an issue with them too.
With the French quarters?
With the French.
The French areas.
Yeah. But he went to France. He went to Paris, and he thought because he's not he doesn't speak the continental French. Okay.
Yeah.
They think of Montreal as
going to England and saying we speak English. We don't speak.
Yeah, but he said they were very good. It was wonderful. But he can speak Italian, Sicilian, French. Yeah. Okay, so T-Dub, you wanted to know, I put you back there, didn't I?
What was the question again?
About a job. She wants to know about a job, what the energy is showing about her job. Three cards.
Okay. I get right off the bat the embodiment of wands. That is the queen. The king of wands. That's you taking action. It's telling me that you're very creative. You're very educated in the field in which you work. So you go out there, take action. You're going to land the job that you want. You're going to have opportunities coming because that's the last card of the reading is the Two of Swords. That's the opportunity that you having strength in making a decision on which opportunity you're going to choose. Follow the ones that's most challenging, is what my guides are telling me. Don't take the one that's like an easy peasy. You want the one that's going to challenge you because with all these wands and swords. That's you standing in your strength, your power, your knowledge. It's advancement. And you like a challenge right off the bat. You just like to challenge yourself. You're like me. You take on the bigger piece. The challenge brings you fulfillment. Um, not just money, but you're good at what you do, and you like to be challenged. It makes the job interesting. You want to be there and in the middle of it. You don't want to just mark a box and move on, type of job. You want the one that's going to challenge you, that's going to allow you to exercise your intellect, your knowledge, and you're very creative what you do. Right in the center of the reading, it says, remember to be present. So be present during your interview, participate, take the time to listen to questions, get to know what it is they're looking for, what the job really truly entails, because that's going to be your decision making. Which one is going to give you the best challenge, and then go for the challenging job. It's going to pay you rewards tenfold. So yeah, you will find that perfect job, and you will be delightfully happy when you get it. And as long as you go for the challenging one and not decide to take a vacation on the next job, you will be totally fulfilled. You're going to be bored to death if you choose the one that's the easier of the two. The one you want is the challenge. I can hear you now. I always work really hard. Yeah, but that challenge, that's what feeds your fire. So.
Okay, so I have to, are you done? No, sorry.
Yeah, go ahead, and then I'll just throw this right at the tail end of
No, go ahead. Finish your reading first.
Surrender to your intuition. Yeah, that's telling you a lot. Go for that top one. Tune into your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, and knowings at aha. The moment that comes through, it guides you through. So go for it.
Okay, so yes, I find my current job tedious, but I took it because I left my last role due to stress, the toxic manager. Okay, so T-Dub didn't get how we work here. T-Dub, you paid for a 3-card pull on one question. You've given us 2 questions. However, there's 2 of us here. So most people know you can ask a question to do with one topic, but that's okay. You didn't know. Okay, so she left you another thing here. My fat thumb's typing before. I need a better paying job. I will enjoy any suggestions. I miss the structure of airlines and the people. My current office is dysfunctional and they are not my people. Okay. All right. So I noticed that you posted a second question to do with a rental. Welcome, Earth Mind Motions. I didn't see you sneak in there.
Is that a new person? I don't think I've ever seen that one
find
either.
out where I put it. Yeah, that's a new person. Earth Motions, if you have a question, darling, you have to make a payment for that. $5 or $10. The button's below, honey. That's a super chat. This is Super Chat Sunday. I'm trying to find T-Dub's other question to do with a rental. Sorry, I'll find it here somewhere. Oh, she's up here somewhere.
I found the first one you read. I think that is the second question.
There we go. Okay. My second question was regarding my apartment. I rented out as it didn't sell. Terrible tenant and potential buyer wanting to view. Is there an end in sight? Okay, so I picked 3 cards for you. I feel as though you feel as though you've been taken advantage of, because there is the 10 of Swords, feeling as though you were betrayed, stabbed in the back, and disillusioned here. And yeah, I can see why they were a terrible tenant, and it shows it right here. But there's a potential buyer. And I do think this potential buyer will be coming in faster than you realize. I think that momentum is going to pick up, and that you will find you will find a potential buyer coming in sooner rather than later. If your price is prorated according to the area you live and a fair price, I know you want to make money. We all do. So be mindful of that. Okay. The next card you've got is the world. The world is at your feet. I do think you're going to rent. You're going to sell this place. Okay. I do think you will. I see you doing a little bit of a sort of I don't know whether a cleanup, a slight reno, touching up things, just finessing things a little bit before you actually have somebody buy it. They may want something from you in regard to that, but it won't be anything major. Okay. So I do think it's going to come in quick. I do think you're going to find out that this will be a new phase in your life. Okay. This will create a better phase in your life now. It'll be the end of hard time phase. Okay. And the beginning of a new one. So I do think you're gonna sell that sooner rather than later. Okay, T-Dub, thank you for coming in. It's always nice to see
My
you.
guides are singing in on this one. There's 2 obstacles that may come in your way in the process of selling this. You need to check your local real estate laws. If you have it in a lease agreement, for example, you need to make sure that upon sale, you can automatically evict the tenants, because in some areas that can tie up your real estate and they inherit the renter. 2, your other option is, have they breached your lease, you can evict on the basis of the breach, and then it'll allow you to put it on the market. So, and my guys are saying, chances are they breached their lease to the point that you'll be able to evict quickly. Give them the 3-day, the warning notice.
Fast. Yeah, I had that card. It's going to happen sooner rather than later.
And that's going to go quickly. Yeah, that's my guys are saying that I know it's a hassle, thinking about having to evict, because you want to do it right, though. You want to serve them with the eviction, not just post it. You want to make sure you do it through the legal process so it moves swiftly. You give them legal notice by having them served with the eviction through the courts, file it right off the bat, and put down what the violation is, etc., and start the legal process so they're not dragging. And you'll be able to get them out there. And I'm having this feeling that why my guides mentioned that lease process. If you're tied into a lease when you sell, the new buyer inherits that lease and cannot even, they can change the terms of their lease. I know it varies from area to area. I'll have to look into that further. But my guides are saying you need to do the formal eviction and do it literally formally through the courts. It's worth a few dollars it costs to file it, serve them eviction. If they're violated, you do have a right to go in and inspect. You are the landlord. So just saying.
Thanks. Yeah, I have that 8 of Wands, but it's going to happen fast. It'll go. Okay.
They're not going to fight you on the eviction.
No.
They will if you don't evict them properly, though.
Oh yeah, you got to be doing
it through the legal system. They know you're serious, that you're not playing around. You're not just sticking a notice up. You have to move. By doing it through the courts, they're not going to mess with it, because then you can go and present what the violation is, and they don't want that. Yeah. They don't want that documented any place.
So. Okay, Elaine, hi, sweetheart. Always nice to see you from France. Hello, girls. Who is texting you from her kitchen in her flat? Brenda, you said March. My solar return say March is here. March is here. I am. Okay. What's your question? Read the super chat first.
I'm confused.
Give us a definite question, what you want to read on here. Who's texting you from her kitchen in her flat? I don't know. Okay, that doesn't make sense to me. Okay, so read the super chat. Read the super chat first. Oh, this is a super chat. I did read it. You don't get it, Brenda. No, I don't get it. Do you get it?
I was lost with that.
We both don't get it. I guess we're both crazy or stupid, one or the other.
Somebody put something on your chat for you and you didn't type it. Is that what you're trying to say?
I don't know. I'm waiting my place for 3 years.
She's been hunting for that perfect house along the beach.
She's saying, come on. Okay.
Are you leaving France this time? Because I do see you going back to Europe. You haven't made that final. You love it in France, but I do see you. You've been waiting for 3 years. Well, you're not living in the right country for that perfect place that we've discussed in the past.
Okay.
And I do understand why you're in France, so because it is the makeup of your soul.
She's wanting to relocate. Let's face it. It has to do with her move, right? We both.
Yeah, I think you're
She's
going
been
back to
wanting to
Europe,
move.
though.
Like she said, here she is in March already. She's waiting. She's wondering when the hell this is going to happen, right, Elaine? Yeah.
As soon
Okay.
as you decide to return.
Okay, so we're going to pull cards on this move, when it's going to happen. I mean, we've talked about about the job. Okay, I'm wrong. She wants to know about the job. Okay. Okay, the job. Okay. Well, we've been doing both readings on relocation and your job. So lately it has been a lot about your job. Okay, so yeah, I'm not losing it. Not yet. Maybe a little, but sorry,
And
Elaine.
mother's sending her love as usual.
The
I love
job.
your mother.
Okay. She wants to know what's happening about this job. Okay. So ask something specific. What do you want to know about this job, Elaine? Are you going to stay? Are you going to go? Is your position going to get better? Even you've talked about these owners not being above board. You've talked about, you listed a lot. Law.
I personally can't stay working something that I know is not above board.
If I
Because
go, yeah.
I'm a Pisces and we have a hard time, like, we don't cheat.
No, we can't. We got a conscience, right? That's too
We
bad.
got,
We got a
well,
big
there's
conscience.
karma,
And it's a killer
we
that
don't
we do.
invite karma into our lives. So,
Yeah.
and
Okay, so we're going to pull cards.
side of it says no karma.
We're going to pull cards to see what Spirit says about the job and the energy coming in for her on this relocating and all of that. Okay, 3 cards each. Oops. Okay, let's see what we got here for you. Let's see.
You're gonna work one more job before you leave.
No, we're not talking about the move. She wants to talk about the job. Unless the job she's going to is going to involve her moving there, right? So it's more the job she was saying she wants to know about. I must have said March about the job. Well, we're in March. Yeah, the eyes of March.
I'm not getting timing on this, but are you seeing somebody right now? Because my first card out is a lover, and that's what's keeping you there right now. You like this person you're dating. You're not committed to him beyond that. But you've been seeing somebody, I'm not even sure it turned into a full love relationship.
Okay, see what she just wrote? What I was telling you about the flat is after 3 years in Airbnbs and lodger, I finally find my place. You have finally found your place, or are you going to finally find your place?
Well, if I remember right, the last time I read for her, I was saying she was going to find a place she liked, really liked.
Okay. So she's saying
lover.
Her question is about her job. That's her priority here. And she's not seeing anybody at all.
Okay. So that must be in love with her.
We've got to concentrate on the work here. We got to concentrate on this job. What's coming up for her?
The job. You're not staying in that job. You're going to have options out there. You're going to be back in that 7 of Cups trying to find the better job. You have more of an idea of what you want to do. And I think it's an ethic thing. You don't like the undermining business style this company you're working for. It does not set well on you. I think you had the same problem, Brenda and I. Your ethics are higher than theirs. And that doesn't allow you to function well in that environment. You feel like you're betraying yourself in the process. No, you have an idea of what you want. You're going to have opportunities coming your way. Start looking for that new job. Something better will come your way. And you're right in the middle of my reading. I get the Ace of Wands. It's yes, you are changing jobs. You are taking action to do that. So start getting those applications out there, those fillers. Even check with places that may not be advertising on hiring that you would like to work at. They may be taking applications and just don't have advertisements out there yet or something coming up. Let them know you're interested if it's someplace that really you're drawn to. Right now, I feel like you're in a nightmare situation and you're just wanting out. You're wanting to wake up. You've got the Hermit, the final card. Your guides are out there guiding you in the right direction. So watch for those opportunities coming your way. Watch for that guidance. It is coming. You are going to change jobs. So, and I don't know that you're going to change countries yet, but you're definitely going to change
Okay,
jobs.
see what she just said here, Kathy? I'm not looking for a job. I want to work for myself. Okay, so this is what she's wondering about, and she's right. She's talked to me about this before.
Oh
And
yeah, we've talked
and
extensively.
astrology. She's wanting to get involved in astrology. She wants to get involved in. She's into so many beautiful holistic energies around
Oh,
her.
I know,
Yeah,
absolutely.
she's
Yeah,
looking.
she read when I read for way back. It's been a
Yeah,
while.
yeah,
She has a phenomenal business plan.
yeah, yeah.
It is so workable, but I still see you back in London, England, in the
Wow.
countryside where you're wanting to do that and do your own gardens and everything. I always see you back there. I was surprised when you moved to France, but I know why you moved to France too. It's
Well,
just
she's French.
she's from France.
Yeah,
And it's been a hard move on her because she had to reestablish her citizenship in France and everything.
everything. Yeah,
And
did it.
how you've done a B&B for oh, the idea of a B&B sounds great when you first visit, but to live that way, it would be very difficult and
And
very
until she got all her paperwork done, she
yeah,
couldn't buy. She had to do the B&B. That was
right.
why she
And I
was between a
understand
rock and a hard
the
spot. It wasn't
obstacles.
her choice. It was because
She had
she had
nothing
to
but
go by the,
obstacles. Even getting
yeah,
jobs, she had
yeah. She had
obstacles.
to go by the books, right? And the
Yep.
rules.
Yep.
Yeah. So, but give her credit. We both give her credit, right? Because
Oh yeah, absolutely.
a beautiful single person out there.
Although,
And
I've always wanted to be like you. I always saw myself as,
she's a free
backpacking
spirit.
through Europe and working
Yeah.
for the Peace Corps and, you know, having that freedom of
Yeah.
not being stuck someplace.
Yeah. She's
And
a beautiful
instead I had
person.
a
Well,
child and got
she's
married.
single, not married, no children.
I know
Hey, live your life,
I
right?
envy you to be able to do that and be brave enough to do that as a woman
Yeah.
because it makes it even harder as a woman to be able to do that. I think
Yeah,
our
I
womanhood
agree.
sometimes is an
Remember,
obstacle.
we're the elusive little shy fish, right?
And well, I'm a free
Christine the
spirit.
Pisces.
I'm totally, yeah, totally. My mom was shocked I settled down and got
Yeah.
married both times. But
Okay. Me?
yep.
Okay. So I think right now I mean you're wise, but you're thinking about money and you're worried about money. I think that you're going to be speaking to the powers that be, whether it's banks, financial institutions, or something to do with money coming into your near future. You're not going to be going through poverty, trust me, but you're very mindful and careful about your money. And you may be going to speak to the banks or somewhere where your money's going to make the best interest for you and it's in a safe place, a good, safe, secure insurance for you. They're not giving you a holiday there. They're not giving you any time off. You're tired. It's time to call a truce. The Four of Swords says, oh my God, you're constantly thinking when you go to bed, insomnia can come into play. And it's all this anxiety thinking about, I don't like this job. I want another job. They use you, they abuse you, they overwork you there. And it's time for you just to put your demands on the table. However, if you do that, you run the risk of not being paid because you're not there. I get it. But when you are off, I want you to put your feet up and just do something to relax. Okay. You need to get your rest. All right. Now, coming in next, you've got the Two of Coins. The Two of Coins is taking yourself to balance, taking yourself to center. And it makes sense to me that don't be afraid to ask for help with the Five of Coins, getting that time off and rest that you need. And balancing yourself, taking yourself to center. You're juggling something here. You're juggling your time, personal life with your work life, and you could be moving money around. Look at her. Look at what she says.
I know. I
I'm on,
just saw that.
I
I'm
haven't
like,
been on holidays since
yeah, but you're busy because you're actually putting feelers out there for
today. So
something
I
better.
am on holiday. Okay, good. Well, you need to. Okay, you needed that rest. Okay, I'm glad. I thought there was something the last time we read you that said about a holiday you were away or something. I'm glad. But in the beginning, I think you said to me that they weren't going to give you a time off. They were overworking you, and I'm glad that you took that time off. Okay, you needed to do that. And now you're still juggling the what do I do now? Where am I going to go now? Well, it's balance. Just take yourself to balance. You've had time to put your feet up and relax and have time to think about this. And I do think, as I had said to you, I do think you're going to get that astrology business off that website you've been working on or done. And I told you, I want to promote you out here with me. And I'm sure Kathy
Absolutely.
will as well. And to get you out there and get you some, generate you some traffic towards that website of yours for people, because I'm not into astrology. I wish I
Are
was.
you?
I love listening to it.
I
And I
have
love
one question. Are you doing Western astrology or Vedic astrology? Um,
Helene. Which one are you doing, honey? She probably does them all. Um,
the
Okay, so she's 15 months in that shop as a manager on a temporary contract. He offers me a permanent contract, but something is off starting with the salary. Yeah, I told you these
you're
guys are
not staying there.
no,
You
you're not going to be there. You've had it. I mean, you've been there for 15 months. They make promises they don't keep. They're not committed. And they know they you know what? They're going to be shocked when you do walk from there, Helene. Their mouths are going to fall open because they're going to say, now what the hell are we going to do? Because
they're
you have
trying
been an
to entice you
exceptional
into
employee.
signing the contract, but you're not getting the money's not going to be what they
He's offering you a permanent contract, but something's off with the salary. So
gonna
yeah,
cut
you got to put
salary
your
range.
demands on the table. But I know where you're standing right now because if you stir the pot up too much, they might say, well, if you don't like it here, right? And you don't want that to happen either. You
I
need this
told you
job.
like the surrender card on this too.
Go
So
ahead.
were you done?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Oh, okay. It says surrender to your belief in scarcity. Don't sacrifice yourself, basically.
Scarcity.
Oh, scarcity. Thank you. I'm dyslexic. I can't
That's
read.
okay. I knew the card, so it's all right.
Oh, you have the deck too, right?
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Um, it says the universe is asking you to open up to the infinite nature of abundance. In this way, you can remove the blocks in your life and success beyond your wildest dreams. I think it's telling you, you know what? You may take one more job to get the final move, complete it, but you need to follow your dreams, not somebody else's. And I know your business plan. We discussed it. You shared that with me. It is a beautiful business plan. I've always seen you reaching success with it. And you were working part-time and working on that. You may need to, when you relocate, you may need to pick up a part-time job just during the beginning of starting your business. But focus on the business side of things. The income is just a supplement. The job is just to help supplement you until your business takes off. But I'm guaranteeing you, your business is good. Your business plan is good. It's sound. You have got it planned down to every little detail. It is time to follow your dream. And returning to France was part of that dream, I do believe. But you've always seen yourself returning back. And you will find that perfect cottage off the seashore that
She's
just
got
happens to show up.
she's
So
she's got it. But the big news is that I got my own flat. I can work from home now. So hey,
there you go.
that's going to be your best option. I know
Mhm.
you've got to have the business and the clientele to start bringing in the do re mi, but I'm so happy that you've got this new place. And we had talked about you getting this new place. So that's
And word
fantastic.
of mouth is not going to be a bad thing for you because people are going to talk very highly of your business and your products and your skills and you've got it. You've got it.
Okay. Damara, thank you for your $10 because you sent me over $1 too as well. You already have clients. That's amazing. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy for you in that. You're gonna set the world on fire. You really will. Okay, Tamara, you didn't send me a question. You're still here, sweetheart, and we are up to 2 hours now. I'm only out here an hour, and Kathy and I, when we get going, we never stop. So, Tamara, you're going to be our last one because we should have only been out here an hour, and we've been out here. It's 3:56. We started at 2, so that's almost 2 hours.
And it's pretty good because I've been
Yeah.
sick for 3 weeks
See,
and haven't
Elaine,
really been
Elaine
talking
said
to anybody
she has.
much.
Elaine's got no time to do people's charts because she's so busy with this freaking job.
You know, you can invest in a
All
program
right.
that can help you do charts. You finance that chart, and you have the psychic abilities
Yeah.
that you're fine tuning their charts psychically, anyways. You can throw the charts electronically to get
Yeah.
everything in place right, and
Yeah.
then do the reading as you're interpreting the chart.
Yeah.
Along
You
with
can do email. You can do the
relate
email. Like I do a lot of email readings for people that, let's say, live in New Zealand and the time zones are different. So they send me questions and then I do the questions, I do the video, and then I send them the video of the reading. So you can do charts that way too.
Yeah, when I do private readings, I usually ask people what time's good for them, but we're going to book a week or two out because
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
start
not everybody wants to do a face-to-face reading either. I have some men that don't, and they'll send me business questions, and I'll just send them the reading, and they always get back to me and thank me for it, and that's how it works. I have a lot of video readings that I do as well as live. So yeah,
I start channeling with your loved ones and anybody that wants to come. Sometimes it's not who you want to talk to, sometimes it's somebody else, but believe me, spirits have opinions. And I had one reading where her husband and her mother-in-law, or her husband and it was her mother-in-law, both came forward, and they were talking over each other, and they were talking through all hours of the night. They weren't letting me sleep, and I finally got up. I went out in the garage and I yelled at them, okay, we're going to do this by age and respect. Mom gets to talk first, then you get to talk. I don't want any arguments, but we're going to do it in the morning. I will call you forward.
yeah,
I need a night's sleep because this had gone on for a couple days. I took 11 pages of notes from over a 3-day period. I mean, they had things to say. It was a phenomenal reading too. But I channel so that I always like to book people out. Yeah, you want a reading tomorrow, but give me a week because I'm going to start. That sometimes they come in super strong, and sometimes it takes me a bit to connect. But when they connect, they have things to say. So yeah, and then I still throw cards, and I'm channeling while I always channel when I throw. So yeah, it's fun. I love it. I just want a good night's sleep.
bye, Jeff. Thanks for coming into the room, sweetheart. See you again next week. Okay, Damara. Damara, please. You sent me money. I'd like to do a reading for you. And you forgot to say blessings, everyone in here. Damara, do you have a question you'd like us to focus on, or would you like us to pull a general reading on your energy? Okay. So what would you like us to do? Read a general energy or reading, or do you have a question you'd like us to focus on, Damara? Because you're my last. And we're going to be the super chats closed now. Okay, guys.
And I'm not coming on afterwards because I can't do 4 hours of reading. I will be out for half a week, just recovering from that.
Yeah. So the super chat closed now. Okay. No more super chats because we've been out here 2 hours and we're only out an hour. Anyway, it's just been a super phenomenal day, though. I love everybody that's committed.
I haven't been over reading or anything either, Brenda.
Okay, Spirit will guide the cards as to what I need to know. It's my birthday season show and my life, but just whatever the cards say, please. Okay, sweetheart. Yeah. Okay, Damara, let's see what we've got for you, sweetheart. All right.
You're going to have a phenomenal birthday show.
Five cards. Yes. Do you follow her, the Sugar Bar, on Facebook? If you follow the Sugar Bar,
pops up periodically on mine.
yeah, she's going to be hosting and her birthday, and it's going to be beautiful on the show. All right, let's see what we got for my beautiful songbird, Mara.
The show's going to be actually phenomenal.
Yeah, I'm going to have to, when I finish this, shut down quick because I'm going to have to take poor Pip out. He hasn't been out since 8 o'clock this morning. So
Poor baby.
He's going to need to empty his tank.
You're going to have to take the express elevator down.
Yeah. He's such a good little man.
You have puddle pads down someplace, right?
Pardon?
I said you have a puddle pad for him just
Oh, I do, but he won't use it. I even have diapers I can put on him, but he's a good boy. And yeah, but I just dawned on me, it's going on 4 o'clock. He can go that long.
Have you seen the ones that they have the hormones woven into them?
Oh, geez, that's a riot. No, I have different kinds. I have one that where
these aren't the plastic ones.
The tail goes through a hole, and it's actually a big, heavy diaper where, you know, yeah.
My grandmother used to put a diaper on their dog if she was a female. You go and he diapered up.
Okay, 5 cards for Damara. Let's see what we got.
I got 4 of Pentacles right off the bat, telling you to be frugal on your way into this show. I don't think you have to worry about it after the show, though. Be frugal. Hold on to it. Invest in yourself. Put some money back. Investing in yourself for the future. Just because I'm not feeling like you're going on shopping sprees or anything like that. Anyways, you're very, very.
Is that the 4 of Pentacles?
That's the 4 of Pentacles. It's followed by the Ace of Swords. This is you standing in.
I have the same one. I have the 4 of Pentacles too.
Strength and truth. You believe in what you do. You believe in the messages you send, and you empower yourself with that. So stay in that beautiful energy. I got a double card right in the center of the reading. This is the Action of Swords, which is the Knight of Swords, followed by the 2 of Wands with that lucky charm of Onyx. You're grounded. You're living in your truth. You've taken all the options. You chose everything you want to do, the selections, everything. This is all about you. This is about empowering yourself in what you do and standing up in your strength. You're taking action. You're charging forward. You are being you, and you know how to express yourself beautifully. And this is bringing luck, wealth, and you're drawing a crowd. It's creating this. Then it's followed by the Lovers card. This is the feminine Lovers. This is a love you put out of yourself and give to everybody out there. You're very uplifting. You bring that your beautiful, talented energy, and you move people, and that's what it's all about. It's the ability to make people feel, and to make people feel very positive, very uplifting. And that's what you're all about. That is your inspiration to the world, that you keep on just messaging out there. You're living in your truth. And you get that Knight of Pentacles. This is that fast-moving might. This is the money coming in, the next contracts coming in. It's propelling you forward as you go. So as you're being frugal at the beginning, it's drawing more and more for you. Better shows, bigger turnouts, better forums. I know you work at the Sugar Bar, but it's opportunities. And are you working on a new album? Because I'm feeling like you're expanding yourself, and you've got a whole new a new selection of music you're getting ready to record. It'll also be part of your show. But anyways, it's bringing you financial security. Yeah, you're expanding. You're out there. So everything is going great. And happy birthday to you.
Wow.
21 again. Huh?
Okay, yeah, 21 again for sure. Okay, so you're standing in your truth. You're going to hear some news that's going to make you have to stand up and pay attention with the Page of Swords. Something that is going to get your creative juices flowing, but it will cause a delay in your plans while you process it. The Queen of Pentacles is you. You're always thinking forward and on your feet, planting your seeds, but patiently waiting. You've been patiently waiting for a long time for something to come in. It's a card of prosperity, fertility, and abundance. Your help and your hurdle and your challenge is standing up for your beliefs, but you're strong enough to do that. And through your own due diligence and determination, your whole life, you stood up for yourself and you've had to. And that's what your ace in your pocket is, knowing your self-worth and always doing that and presenting yourself with grace when you do.
That's that.
Yeah.
Everything
Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is you've had your moments of feeling as though you've missed out on opportunities in the past. But remember, rejection is God's protection and God's redirection. So you've been divinely orchestrated to be where you are now for a reason. Looking at the picture for, what I'm saying, the whole picture in full clarity, looking at things from a different perspective and maybe considering doing things that are different that you hadn't done could be a blessing in disguise. The Four of Pentacles, Kathy had that. That is you being mindful about your spending, careful about your money, not going out and buying any big ticket items that you don't need to do. Okay, this is the extremes in which you save or spend your money. I can see you being very wise and mindful with your money. Now, I did pull an angel card for you too, sweetie, and you got 2121. And that's 246. 6 is the Lovers. She had the Lovers. That is partnership. That is making mindful decisions. And often it has to do with making decisions on a heart level. But this card says success and wealth. Okay, balance, finances, cycles. What goes around comes around. Your current circumstances are ending, so you might take advantage of better ones. If you are experiencing a significant change or conclusion, viewing your life as a series of cycles or chapters may be helpful. How can you make room for something new to emerge? Something new is coming in for you. Okay. Now, you were saying, I don't know whether you answered Kathy. She asked if you were in the process of making a new album or doing something new that way musically. Okay. Because we see something like that happening.
I'm seeing you in a studio and you're putting some new material out there. It's
yeah, it's in the chat. What's in the chat?
It's hard to read the chat. I see foreign language when I'm reading because I channeling and it comes up like
okay. All righty. We love you guys. We're down.
Surrender
go ahead. Give her that card because I
just a great piece of advice because you've got a lot on your plate right now as you're moving into this show. It says surrender to stress. Take a few deep breaths, exhale the tension that is built up in your body. So take the time to do this every day going into this before you're performing and the day you perform before you go on stage. Take the time to find your center. Let go of the stress. Let's see. Let go of stress and go as you came back to center. Yeah. So you need to get back to center before you step out on the stage and you're going to shine like you always do.
Yeah.
So I love that.
Okay, guys, we love you and we're going to leave you now. And it's been a fast 2 hours, Kathy. It's been amazing. I love working with you. It just goes by in a nano moment.
We're only 3 minutes past, though. That's not bad.
Yeah, usually I'm under an hour, but we took time to talk. We took time to connect. We took time to do that with people. We didn't just bang through the readings, which is kind of nice. And I enjoy that. So listen, guys, I'll be back again next Sunday. Kathy usually goes out after me, but today she's done. She didn't have to. And sometimes she goes out Saturdays too. Please.
I was trying to talk Dean into just pulling some oracles, but
yeah,
he goes, no, you're gonna wipe yourself out. You
yeah. And here you are 2 hours later. Okay, so we're gonna love you and leave you, and I will see you next Sunday, as they say, God willing, and if the creek don't flood, I'll be here. I love every one of you. Thank you for coming in.
Going to doctor's offices this week. Yeah. I will be back Saturday.
God bless everybody. Okay, stay safe, play safe, and be safe.
And I'll let you know if Brenda calls me in an emergency. I come read for her.
Wonderful.
Anytime I'm not sick.
That's amazing.
So,
okay, take care, guys.
I'll stay on the line. Bye.